Thought I had forever when I said I do. Now I'm sitting here wondering what I'm supposed to do. Said you'd never leave, now I sleep on one side. But my girls pulled up and I still got my pride. I got sisters who see through the pain. Wipe my tears, help me dance in the rain. Even when love walks out and the world gets cold, I got hearts by my side that'll never fold. We cry, we fight, we laugh, still true. I might have lost us, but I still got my crew. We cry together, we try together, even
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your girl, Tika the Shun, right here at All Things Ruthless, as well as Talk That Talk Media. And I'm here on behalf of my girl, EJ, the TV Junkie at TV Junkie Reviews, right? Or TV Junkie, okay? So we're here and we're here for the shenanigans, you know? It was the season finale of Tyler Perry's Divorced Sistas, and it was again season 1, episode 16, entitled Author of Confusion. And I'm super excited about this finale. I have a few things I want to say about it. About the ending. But we got some things, we got the ball rolling on some things. And the description was saying that William's fate hangs in the balance as everyone rushes to his aid, and Geneva spins out of control over their altercation. Hakeem meets with Naomi to settle up on their agreement, but things don't go according to plan. I think things are going to go exactly how they're planned to go, but that's just my thoughts. Again, we're gonna get into that, and of course, I'm not here alone to do this to have this conversation with you guys. I do have a few of the ladies in the building, and I maybe a few more will pop on a little bit later on. But before I get into that, before I get to everybody that we've got in the building, I hope my ladies can see this. We had a little bit of a conversation about how how Bishop Jefferson wanted him some dirty red. So I just want to dedicate this little video that I created to, all the dirty reds out there. So I'm gonna bring y'all this clip. I'm gonna bring y'all this video real quick, and then I'll bring the ladies on into the chat. Here we go.
Put up, let's go. Dirty red. She give me a thrill. Put up in the heat, gold on the wrist, bare feet, skin so smooth, she make the whole room lean. She look at me like trouble, can't even play it cool when she moves that way. I lose my rules. Come a little closer, let it ride tonight. I can feel that pressure building up inside. Dirty red, dirty red, dirty red. I want some dirty red, dirty red, dirty red. So hot, I want some of that dirty red. Skin so smooth, it gives me chills. And when she backs it up, she gives me a thrill. Dirty red, dirty red, dirty red. Again, dirty red, dirty red, dirty red.
Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. First up, coming to the stage, we got the one and only Miss Kira. What's up, Miss Kira? Dirty red, dirty red.
With the red. Oh, hey.
Listen, I
Get him with the
definitely had to.
shoulders.
Okay, give him the little shoulder. I had to dedicate this one to Rashida and the bishop, and to all the dirty reds out there around the world, right?
Okay.
Okay. So Miss Kira, what was your just your quick reaction, without getting too into it, but just what was your quick reaction on this previous or this latest, or should I say, the season finale episode?
Ooh, child. They bought it. They bought it. 5 out of 5. I'm gonna give them they top scores for this one. And I need them to season 2 me ASAP. I need it before the year is out, Tyler. If you
Okay.
could, thanks.
Okay, Miss Kira said, get her that thing expeditiously. Okay. I know that's right. 5 out of 5. I'm here with you, Miss Kira. And everybody in the chat, please drop your rating for this episode. Let me know how you guys felt about this episode. 1 out of 5, 5 being the highest. And next up, y'all, we got the one and only, straight from the den, the one and only Miss Tamika's Den. Hey, Tamika.
Hey, y'all. Oh, God, with the red, okay?
Dirty Red.
I like that.
I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it. But how did you feel about the episode, Tamika? 1 out of 5, 5 being the high, 1 to 5, 5 being the highest. How'd you feel, and how did you rate this episode?
Yeah, the divorce sisters, they brought it. They wasn't playing. They said, yeah, y'all gonna get this. I get them 5 out of 5, baby. Because they had me in here yelling and screaming. My son came upstairs like, are you okay? Child. And I second that emotion. We need season 2 ASAP. Okay? Get it out to the people. Mm-hmm.
I know that's right. Bring it, because y'all, how y'all gonna leave us with that big old bag of meat and potatoes and then don't give us nothing to drink with it? We need a little tea. We need the rest of the tea to go along with this whole conversation. Okay. I loved it. I loved it though. But last but not least, we bring into the stage, y'all, my girl, the one and only Miss Candy Love. How you doing, Candy? And how did you rate this episode?
I give this episode a 4.7.
Okay.
It was hot. I was windmilling at work. I was watching it at work and windmilling at my desk. As much as I could, without the folks know what I was doing.
Right.
Yeah, it had me in my fifis. It had me like sending a group text at 10 something. I'll get y'all asses up because we got something to talk about. That's how I felt. It was good. It was good. It was good. I have no complaints. And I enjoyed your song. I didn't see the video, but I heard the song. I take her. That's that Florida in you.
Oh, you gotta watch that replay.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Did she say replay? I'm gonna play it again. I don't want to wear out. I don't want to wear out my welcome. I did use a little AI for us. You know how I do. So but I will play. I will definitely play it again. But yeah. Hey, that's that 305. Okay. I'm glad you picked that up. But let's go to the chat. Let me go to the chat real quick and see what the audience is talking about with the crew, with the ruthless addicts, the den ads. What you call your people in the den, Tamika? Whatever name y'all go by, I'm checking on y'all. See what y'all talking about in this chat real quick. We got Mimi Major says hey to Tamika and the chat. She's a member over there. We got Marvita Atkinson. Hey, Marvita. We got P. Brunson. Miami is definitely in the house. And Marvita or P. Brunson said that P. Brunson said they give the episode a 10 across the board. Okay. What's up, Queen? Hola. We got Melrose 1 in the building, and of course we got Renee Beckham definitely in the building. Vern Claw 6127. What's up? Okay, who else we got? Did I say Demetria Richburg? Shout out to you, Demetria. I'm glad Tamika is in the chat enjoying the song. I appreciate it. Okay. All right, I see y'all.
Over here in the den, it'd be a mixture. We got the fireflies, the powerful ones, beautiful ones, handsome ones. Because
right,
welcome in the den. So yeah, we
absolutely.
up in this.
Okay, y'all definitely thick up in this thing for sure. They definitely here. Queen gave the episode a 5. Okay, and then Marvita gave the episode a 5. Now, who texting me? People don't text me until I start doing something. And Demetria gave the episode a 10, which is equivalent over here to a 5. So we'll take that 5. Okay. All right, cool. Renee Beckham said 4.5 out of 5. Okay. All right. And then Melrose One said 5. This episode kept me on the edge of my seat. It ran up my blood pressure. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
right there with you, Melrose.
Okay. Definitely had my blood pressure up. I had to keep checking. I was like, girl, don't stroke out over this episode. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and get on into it. We're gonna get on into it. Oh, and I do want to say to the people, I stand corrected. There was when there was a like a statement where I said that he said it was 2000 4,500. It was actually 2,500. So I stand corrected. I am okay to acknowledge when I'm wrong, and I was wrong as hell, loud and wrong. And I had to put the caption on, but he did. He said $2,500. He said that kitty cat was worth it to that stripper or that hooker that he was messing with. So I just want to make sure y'all knew, that I corrected that. I saw the correct information. So anyway, we read the description, and this one was definitely some author of confusion. The devil was just busy in this whole episode. But before we get into Geneva and everything that went down behind her, let's just go ahead and wrap up Naomi's psychotic behind. This heifer gets on the phone where after she's called by Bridget says, girl, you gonna come to the hospital? You gonna meet us at the hospital because Geneva stabbed William. And she's like, what? She stabbed him. Is he okay? And then she was like, but girl, I can't come up there. I got situations going on right now. Good and well, if I come up there to the hospital, them people gonna probably be right there waiting to arrest me. So I can't meet y'all at the hospital. Basically, she'll check on them later. But then she also gets on the phone after that and she calls Javon. And Javon is like, she's asking him, are they going to be waiting for me at the airport? And he's telling her, well, how long, have you been out of town and everything? And she's saying it was just an overnight type of trip. He said, well, most likely they won't be there to pick your behind up. But reach out to me if you need anything. We see, okay, we see the phone calls, and then she also makes a phone call to Hakeem, and Hakeem was like, B, where my money? Like, you playing with my emotions. We also see where Grayson is at the police station, and he's saying, I just want to see my father. Where's my father? Of course, he's thinking that he's gonna see an unalive, the dead body of his daddy, right? And of course, his girlfriend is there to kind of calm him down. And we got this finally, y'all, because we just gonna wrap up Naomi's ass. She worked my nerves these last few episodes. She goes into the restaurant. Shout out to Big Daddy's in College Park. I recognize that location, College Park, Georgia. But anyway, she goes into the restaurant and she's just playing games with this man. Where he's saying, where's my money? At the end of the day, y'all, I feel like he definitely was there to get himself off the hook. I don't think he unalived Franklin. I think now Naomi's really, really about to go to the popo because they pulled up on her. It's a whole bunch of popo out there. Kira, Tamika, Candy, how did y'all feel about everything, basically everything dealing with Naomi and Grayson? And I gotta say something. My girl EJ was like, Grayson was doing all that crying. Girl, the boy think he just lost his daddy. He's a young man. He's not, grown like that. What would you do if you unfortunately lost your daddy? Like, I would be crying too. So that's why Grayson is in the feelings and saying he don't give a damn about no money. He want his daddy.
Oh, let's sigh. My thing with Grayson, which I would say he was crying, is why you just. I don't think the man is going first and foremost. Let me go there. We ain't see nobody. I don't think they showed him nobody. I think it's a scheme that Todd has set up. So there's that. But I'm like, Grayson, you just really gonna throw your crazy mama under the bus like that? Like, okay, sure. I mean, she did that. You ain't wrong, but he just wasn't even hesitating right up for his papa. And clearly clearly Hakeem is over here trying to save his arse, but I wouldn't have went through this with this whole thing anyway. Especially she didn't give him nothing up front, so yeah. I guess that's the best thing he could do is save his behind. And she tried to play it off at the end. She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so scared. You're scaring me." I said, "Okay, that's cute." It didn't really work out for you, but she tried it. She tried it.
Yeah, she tried it. She's a bitch. I'm sorry. Naomi, you ain't shit. You ain't ish. I'm sorry.
Well,
She was my girl in the beginning, but like I said, these last few episodes, they have literally worked my nerves.
Ever remind you. Yep.
Okay. Tamika.
I'm not mad at Grayson for his reaction. He said his mama ain't ish. Okay, he know about her and her games that she be out here doing something strange for some change, paying these damn guys. He feels like she paid this guy to go in here and take care, take his daddy out, and then he he said she told me I should be happy because I'm rich now. Like I don't give a damn about that money. However, I don't think daddy is dead. They gonna end up telling him he's still alive, and I would hope that he would come with that same energy for his dad, putting him through this and having him all hysterical crying, thinking he about to plan a daggone funeral and that he got to get his mama locked up. He probably won't, but obviously he already, feels a way about his mother and says she really ain't been about nothing, for years and years. So we shall see. But I think Franklin over there playing games, and at this point, I'm not even mad at that. And I'm like, this plan was stupid from the get go and this was a whole setup. And she tried to act like she had a little bit of sense about her at the last minute. Oh, I don't know what you're doing, but I don't know if that's going to make much of a difference because we got you on camera at the house with him. We got you on camera at the bank. Girl, you hopped on a plane and left when you already had a situation you were supposed to be going to at the court. So we shall see. Y'all know where I think she need to be. Okay, tied down, getting her medication.
In the padded room. Candy.
Listen, this lady here is what you call macadamian nuts. She is bananas. She is over the top. She just habitual line stepper. She don't know when to stop. She don't know. She don't have no brakes. It's all gas. Naomi, this was a shitty plan from hello. I don't even know why you even. It's 2026. You do stuff on your own. You don't get nobody and let nobody help you do your dirty work. You do your own dirty work, okay? If you had wanted to take this man out, really wanted him out, you should have taken him out yourself. Don't include nobody else in your mess. Because it's never gonna go right. But Hakeem, you a fool for falling for it. Now you're trying to correct it, and I hope you get whatever. I love you, boo. I love you, Bolo. But I hope you get whatever come to you for being with whatever it is. But then again, Franklin is hooked up with the cops, so there's that. Naomi is a fool. She needs to be a 5150 hold, lock her up, throw away the key.
Not the 5150.
Medicate. She need an IV. Okay.
I agree. Naomi, girl, you did way too much. You played yourself in this whole situation. And I'm gonna tell you, if you really wanted to take that man out, you knew how to get in his house. You could have just poisoned his liquor or something. You could have did the untraceable thing, but now right. Right, something, but now you in some ish, and then you skipping, going state to state, knowing you're not supposed to be leaving, knowing you're supposed to be turning yourself in, and you got all your friends in the middle of all this foolishness. Well, somewhat in the middle of this foolishness, you done took Geneva, who about to be your jailmate in a little bit, and a whole big old bag of money. Now, where did Geneva put that money? I don't know, because y'all gonna be in the cell together. Neither one of y'all gonna have access to the money, but we're gonna get to it, but I'm just like, come on, Naomi. Come on, think, butterfly, think. But shout out to Portia Coleman. Shout out to Portia Coleman. She did her thing as Naomi. And so, I'm looking forward to what else she has coming up. But for those of you that don't know, this was the season finale episode. So it's gonna be a while before we get season number 2. I'm sorry, y'all know how long they take. It could be a year, it could be 2 years. Hopefully we'll get them sometime soon though. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let me read this long message from Harold Cordero. This says, Naomi. Hold on. Let me switch this up a little bit. Naomi should have taken the millions she got from the divorce and fled the country when she had the chance. America would have never seen me again, ever. Including that son of hers. Exactly. Like the son don't like her.
Facts.
Your friends don't like to fool with you. So you might as well have just went on and bounced and got out of the situation. You had the money. Now you're looking crazy. Miss
Mm,
Kira say, do your dirt all by your lonely.
yep.
Okay.
It's
Do your
somehow
dirt.
how Geneva and y'all mature and don't like them.
Right. They the worst mamas in the world at
Mm-mm.
this point. At this point. Okay. All right. All right. So let's get back into it. Put Joe back into it. Okay.
Okay, Dirty Red.
Dirty. Oh, I make myself laugh sometimes. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Let me see. Just that other layout, but that's okay. We can work with that. So anyway, we at the church and Geneva's dumb arse is sitting out in the car. I stabbed him. He hit me. Bitch, get out the car. Wait, first of all, I'm sorry. I'm just so pissed off at Geneva. I don't care. I don't have no respect for Geneva whatsoever at this point. I do not apologize. I was about to say I do apologize, but I don't. I don't apologize for nothing I'm about to say about Geneva. But we get Rashida, and Rashida's trying to calm her down. Whole time I'm yelling, can somebody please ask about Nika? Well, it took for Bridget to go inside, make 2-3 phone calls that that Geneva has poked her husband that she thinks he dead. Then we got, let's see, she called Tiffany, and Tiffany's like, oh my God, let me get over there. And then of course Tiffany calls Javon. So now we got everybody fleeing to the house for this alleged unalivement, right? But finally Bridget comes out to the car and she says, well, where the heck is Anika? Where's Anika? And then Geneva, she decides, oh, let me do 100. Let me get over there to my baby. I don't want her to find him. Girl, at this point, that baby probably done found him 20 times and probably over there trying to wake that man up. So, thoughts, y'all. Candy, Kira, and Tamika. Thoughts on just this whole scenario. And of course, we got the phone mail. We gonna get on the phone, and Bridget is gonna call as soon as she find out something. She's gonna call now. If she knows something, that's who you need to kick it
Listen,
with, because she knows.
she know everything, don't know shit at all. Okay, with Steve Harvey. I'm sick of her. Because if you, never mind. Yeah, because this is a fictional show, so I'm gonna say what I want to say. If you don't find you something else to put on, I know you ain't make as much as money to everybody. Find you a nice dress to put on, okay? I need her to stop looking like Steve Harvey, Richard Pryor, and them.
Go ahead, Candy. Not said the entertainer.
I'm sick of it.
Well,
but
damn.
But Geneva ain't hit no ish because she ain't never thought about that child. So why is she thinking about her now? It takes somebody else that really cares and loves your child to think about her than you. So I mean, it was par for the course. It's right on. Whatever. Anybody think about Anika but her auntie. Okay.
She's a good auntie.
Big mouth, useless Bridget finally comes through with something, child. And poor Geneva, she just was traumatized, y'all. She was in shock. She just had forgot what was going on, and she just was on autopilot. But then she remembered. She went to go get her baby. I got to stand for Geneva, me and EJ.
Yeah, because that's all she got. Okay.
That's all I got. She was traumatized. Okay, she was on autopilot. She was shocked. She just was driving like Forrest. Okay, and found herself in the church parking lot, just catatonic.
Yeah, she was definitely catatonic, and but we also had Rashida, riding to the house, and thankfully she called Jefferson and was like, "Hey, when you walk in the situation, it might be a little different. It might not be a regular situation because she's saying she done poked this man up." So, Tamika, like, is he gonna get there in time? What is going on?
I'm gonna try to be calm as I possibly can because when I tell y'all, I said, Bridget, that's the one thing
Let it
me and Miss Kira do agree on. I said she always be freaking useless. Okay, here for absolutely nothing. But in this one instance, she is the only damn one that has some sense that said, "Where is Anika?" Because I don't know what daggone love you, Rashida, but I don't know what the hell you was over here talking about. And I was pissed because I kept saying, "Why are we not still calling the popo? Why is this lady not locked up?" That's all I wanted to know. And then, Jeff, I needed to know where the hell did you stop off to? Because you had been on your way there for God knows how long. But now you get there, and Geneva's able to race off now because now we remembering that we got a damn child that was upstairs. Oh my God, she gonna find him, and she able to get there right behind you, and everybody started getting to the house at the same damn time. I was so freaking annoyed because I said, "Jeff, your ass was supposed to been there, okay?" And then little baby Anika talking about, "Oh my God, my daddy, he bleeding, he not answering. What's happening with him?" So she has seen her daddy and was trying to wake him
Exactly.
up, and he was not waking up. What are we doing here? And then they get the cops in here, and they still like la 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 la. And Javon coming in talking about, "I'm the damn." So I don't give a damn who you are. All I was yelling at my TV is lock her up. No, you don't get to pick up Anika. You don't get to go upstairs and change her. You don't get to talk about, "Is he okay?" What are we doing here? Child, the way I was so freaking heated. I was so heated. And then I got talking about, "This is a homicide investigation." I said, "Girl, is he dead? Have we
Right.
said he's dead already? Are we calling the coroner? Like, what's happening?" Child.
I knew you was gonna rip it. I knew you was gonna rip it. That's why I let you just roll on into the situation. Listen, yeah, the that's Atlanta PD. They useless. They calling out crimes that haven't even been acknowledged. We don't know if the man even dead yet. Like, why are you
Right.
calling this a whole homicide? That was my question. Clearly, we gonna have to call out TP on this
This
whole
our first
writing,
day on the
or
job.
maybe he did. It had to be her first day because she looked like she got on her patrolman outfit, and
Mm-hmm.
I think, of course, I think that was what they do, that misleading writing where they write it so that we think that the person is gone, but
Right.
if he actually gone, why are they still over there doing CPR? Why is there not a white sheet over him? Why is
Mm-hmm.
there not some tape put up? Why the coroner has not pulled up yet? Like, and if the way that they were moving, everybody, like you said, Tamika, they got there like super fast. The police, you could tell they live in one of them upscale neighborhoods, because in my
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood it's gonna take them a good hour to get
Right.
somewhere.
He's still been
So,
waiting.
it was a lot of that. Candy, did you talk? Listen, I need to know how you felt wholeheartedly about Geneva having the right, thinking she had the right to go upstairs with that baby girl and put her some clean clothes on after she done put this baby through some trauma.
like Tamika. I don't know what gave her the I don't know what made her think she was gonna do something she don't ever do. Why you want to go change the child clothes? Why you want to go upstairs and tend to your daughter? You don't never tend to her. Her daddy does that, or either the nanny. So why you want to go do something that you never do? That means she ain't in cuckoo, cuckoo. Cause who does that? Somebody that's trying to shift blame or trying to make something like it's something else that is some look like something that it ain't. When I said Geneva pissed me off, she pissed me off. Because why is you, oh, my baby, that girl don't even like you, okay? She can't stand you. And I can't wait till she get old enough to tell you how she really, really feel about you. Because she don't even like you. So I don't know why Geneva thought she could just go in there and just act like ain't nothing happened. Like, why are you even there? Baby, I wouldn't even be there, okay? I wouldn't even
Right.
be there. You not, I did nothing. I was there. No, And then you got old Hovan over here telling me I'm her lawyer and telling the police to leave. How you gonna tell the police to leave? Sir, shut up. You are not Captain Saberho. That ain't what your question was, but yeah, Geneva.
It's okay. I love it. I
Come
love
with the
it.
child, please.
Yeah. Yeah, she waived all her rights when she poked that baby's daddy, and then she waived her rights also when she left that baby at the house by herself. But she got some good friends that for now that are gonna stand by their friend because they don't really know. Well, they know some of them know the truth, but one of them don't. She gonna stand by her friend no matter what. I'm just trying to be here for you. But we gonna get it. We're definitely gonna get into that. I don't feel like Geneva had the right to go up there and mess with that baby. Let somebody with some damn sense do it. But the baby was at the hospital and she told it all. She said, listen, my mama is mean to my daddy, and damn it, I just want to know where my daddy at. Bump all this other stuff. Where is my daddy? And so, like I said, they make their way to the hospital. Everybody is there, trying to calm Anika down. Bridget's at first Rashida was like, come on, baby girl, let's go pray. You want to go pray and you want to go, get a snack. And she was like, yeah, Anika was telling us. So I feel like Anika might be one of them witnesses that they end up putting on the stand on behalf of her daddy, because she don't like her mama. It's clear because her mama ain't never really been there for her. Tamika, Kira, Candy, thoughts on just them sitting and trying to get Anika, calm down at least to a certain extent, and then also that moment where Bridget was like, bump this prayer. I'll take her to go get these cookies, and you sit here and you handle these people because these two need to talk.
Yeah, shout out to this little diva. I don't know this actress' name, but she killed it as little Anika because she really did act, I feel like, a way that a child would be acting in that situation. And I said, go ahead, girl, get your acting on, okay? She said, y'all ain't the only ones that could put it down.
Okay.
But yeah, it really touched me when she was like, is daddy going to heaven? And child, she said, my mama, she's mean. She be being mean to my daddy. I want my daddy now. I don't want to go nowhere but be here with him. So I was like, oh, Benito. I felt bad for her in that moment. And I was more concerned I was more concerned with her than all of these daggone adults. Child. And I said, where this nanny was at all this time? I don't know, because I was like, oh, she really was upstairs by herself. I was trying to understand it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, other than that, I just was like, listen, one of y'all take her. I felt like Bridget was right to be like, nah, Sheeta, you stay here and handle this. I'm going to go ahead with her. So that was 2 times she was right. She was right to ask for her, and she was right to take Anika up out of here now. These phone calls she making on the side, I don't know about all of that, but you always got the one friend that's going to call everybody.
Right. She's gathering the congregation. And the nanny looked like the nanny was off because Anika was at the hospital or whatever. So yeah. I'm thinking once she got out of the hospital, the parents was like, the parents was like, oh, we got her, and you will call you when we're ready for you to come in, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
2
points for Bridget. 2 points for Bridget. I'm happy baby girl is okay. She's really cute, and all of the things. I'm glad she's safe. I don't got nothing to say about the children. So I have no further comments at this time.
Not the children.
You don't have anything else to say?
Okay.
Nope. I'm glad the baby's safe. Okay. I'm glad she's safe. I'm glad she's all right. I have nothing else to say at this time.
Nothing about the fact that she don't like her mama. Not nothing.
Nope. I do not.
Support your girl.
I don't know nothing about that.
Stand down.
I don't know how we got there. So I'm not gonna call the little girl a liar.
Okay, Queen said, out of the mouth of babies comes the truth. That's true though. Okay. The babies don't be lying. And I feel like not only have she heard and seen things already from before, but she probably heard and seen someone went down that night. So I definitely agree with Tika that this could be a potential witness on the stand, later. So
Your Honor, judgemanship, courtroom. Geneva don't have nobody that got her back today. We might well go throw this hole in the throw in the clanker. She ain't got nobody to get no kind of character witness. She ain't got no character witness today. But I bet if EJ was here, EJ would have made up some ish, okay? EJ would have said bump on her head or something, and baby don't think right. EJ would have did something. She would have took it out. She would have put all it on the baby. Geneva. But see, Geneva ain't got no assistance.
I'm gonna stand for Geneva, but
So-
not. I'm gonna leave the baby alone. I'm gonna leave the baby alone. I'm gonna still stand for Geneva, but I'm gonna leave Nika. I'm gonna leave Nika alone.
You got to give it out. You got to
Not
give it
F
to
them
your
kids, Candy.
I ain't say that, but
I
I'm
gotta
just saying
say
your
F-
girl bumped that
Well,
weeks ago. She ain't, she ain't right. But anywho, this little baby, she did a stellar job. She is so sweet. She did a wonderful job. She, I don't know how many times she had to go over everything and what the conversation was, but she did a very good job. So kudos to her, and hugs and kisses to the little sweetheart that she ain't really got to deal like with this, nothing like this in for real life. Geneva, your baby said you be mean to her daddy. I wonder how mean. What is real? Like, what do you really be doing? Like, we saw you throw 3 vases and slap him about 3 or 4 times. So what do you really do that this little girl know you mean to her daddy? I really want to know.
That part.
Why Javon
Nothing.
over there? We'll get to that when we
William
get
be
there.
over
Why
there. William be over there crying.
PDA? This ain't the time to be hugging and kissing and carrying on. Javon, poor Tiffany.
She don't know what's coming for.
Mm-mm.
Yep. She don't know Tiffany definitely don't know what's coming for, but I'm gonna come to these comments real quick. Let's see. Hey ladies, I've been waiting for this all day. What this episode was a great episode. I wish Tiffany would have slapped somebody at the end. We're gonna get to that. Probably in season 2, she'll slap the bananas out of somebody. Geneva was definitely plotting in her brain because that whole mental health. She need help. You two are the only ones, because who forgets their child? Exactly. I wanted to know why no one was arrested. That was my question.
I mean,
right.
I ain't forget my babies, but I just was trying to ride for Geneva, child. I ain't never got my babies.
I know that's right. Kira. Why is he in the hospital room waiting for the doctor to come talk to him if he's unalive? Well, they had to get him to the hospital first. Clearly, that was a patrol officer that showed up, that reported to the scene. She don't know better. All she saw was that the man wasn't moving. But she probably gonna get fired for putting out a bad report. Her report gonna be like jacked up. Atlanta PD, you about to be on school guard crossing duty. That's what you're gonna do. Traffic control. Geneva ain't thought about that child in days. That part. Until the little what's her name? Yoga lady. The yoga lady called her out. You don't even mess with your daughter like that. We hardly ever see you. And then she kind of started. Anika was on her Usher. This is for confession. It was definitely her confession. And last one, Anika asked if her daddy was in heaven. And I wanted to cry when that baby girl did that. I was like, no, he better not be. But yeah, again, just like everybody was saying, shout out to little Miss Anika. I'm sorry I don't know your name, but shout out to that baby girl. She definitely did her thing, y'all. Okay. All right. Let's get back into it. Excuse me. So listen, you have been read for filth. And when I say this, how you rebuke the devil, this how you rebuke the devil. Rashida said, and I'm sorry, y'all, I got to read this because I damn sure couldn't remember everything that she said, but she said, I hate the devil. He seeks who he may devour. He looks for a vessel to create chaos and confusion. The devil is the author of confusion. He takes all the good and corrupts it with temptation. He's wicked, and I stand here and I'm looking at you, Javon, and I really see you. I recognize you, devil. And you got to get up out of here. I'm calling you Legion because there are so many. I don't know you that well, but what I do know is that you're being used spiritually. And I'm sorry if I spelled spiritually wrong. Don't worry about all that. I'm wrestling with your flesh, principalities in high places and spiritual wickedness. And you might have a good heart, but you are being used by the devil. And so Javon tried to clap back. Listen, how you gonna call me out? Judge ye, lest you not be judged, right? Basically telling her, how you gonna judge me when I can judge you. You riding around in $100K, $1,000 cars, and you living off the church. Well, she'd have said, baby, listen, we take care of the church. My granddaddy money got us taking care of the church. So what you're not about to do is try to call me out on anything when you're the one that's doing all the dirt. Ladies, Candy, Tamika, Kira, y'all thoughts on how she read this ninja for all the filth. And then she put that little hex on it. She said, until you do right by me, we got you. God got you. But we got you even more.
Listen, when I say big shitter baby pulled up in that what was $600,000 vehicle, she
Right.
pulled up real hard up on Javon. Like, what you not fenced to do is try to tell me what we got, what we don't have, who doing what, when, where, how. But what are you doing, sir? Because you are the devil, and there you are legion, and there's legions of, because there's many of you, or whatever she said. Put it back up there, Tika. Put it
Okay,
back up
my
there.
bad. I'm going to back. I'm bringing it back. Bringing it back.
Baby, when I say she read him, the devil is the author of confusion. He takes all the good and corrupts it with temptation. And that's exactly what he did. Javon is evil. He is the devil. And that's exactly what he did, because Tiffany was an innocent bystander. She did not deserve this. I didn't really see it at first in the first part when we first covered it, but I saw it later on that Geneva should have said the real, should have given her the real from A to Z. Don't cut no corners with her. And then Javon, because he's such an evil person, he is the devil. He knew she was an innocent bystander, that she was just going to take it and run with it. And you knew that would hurt Geneva. You are a low down, dirty, nasty dog, okay? And I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I know that's right. Woo, Bible verses. That part. Okay. She read him for all the and then he tried to come at her about her $100,000 car. But baby, not let me correct you. It's 600,000 and another 300,000 for the other one. So now what? We taking care of the church. How he gonna try to come after her character when he clearly is wrong? But just like she said, hey, the devil knows the Bible, and then he called himself trying to quote a couple of scriptures. No, you're right. Now I really see you. The devil knows the Bible. The devil definitely knows the word.
Listen, she done ate him up. Okay, he wasn't ready. Y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. Okay, I got my church fan today.
Yeah.
I started getting the spirit. I said, all right, now this is one of my favorite parts. I said, you better read him damn down. And then when he had the audacity to think he was going to throw something up in her face and try to say the one little verse that he didn't know, she said, I'm glad you know that one. Do you know this one? And when that demon came out, she was like, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. There you go. I see you. Come on out, bitch. Okay? I was here for every single minute of it. And when she let him know that she knew the game he played on Geneva and, about them sleeping together and everything else, he was like, oh, well, did she tell you this part? Still trying to be slick, still trying to lie. When she said, go tell Tiffany, well, no, now's not the time. I'm going to tell her a little later on. No, you know what you're doing and you know the damn game you playing, but you ain't about to play with me, okay? And I said, let him know. Tell him exactly the way the hell it is, because I was tired of him thinking that he had everybody damn fooled over here because he looked good and he in his suit. No, I see you.
That part.
The devil is a liar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen. Child, everything the lady said, okay, we were sick of Rashida praying, and so Rashida, said, let me clear my throat, okay, let me clear my throat and break it down for you, okay, you quoting Bible verses, I'm quoting Bible verses too, okay, devil, but get your facts right, get your numbers correct, but don't worry about how I got what I got. And Javon, how you gonna talk to the first lady like that though? That's why she clocked you and was like, ha. There it is. There he is. So yeah, this scene was very, very fulfilling for me. I rewound it a couple times just to let her, break him down a peg, because I don't, I ride for Geneva, but I don't see it for Javon at all. So, any little time he gets his chopped down, I'm here for it.
I know that's right. And she, she had already put him on notice. Listen, I want to talk to you, but unfortunately, she said she wanted to talk to him, later on before all of this stuff happened. It just happened. Hey, I'm gonna read your rights. At these people hospital, it is what it is. I don't care what we are. I'm about to let you know, you are the freaking devil. And God got me and we got you. So I don't know what else they got planned for Javon, but at this point, y'all, it was very, very satisfying to have this man finally get his rights read. I was hoping it'd happen a little bit sooner, but what better time than now? Okay. Let's see who we got. Okay, so we're gonna move on to this. Try to speed up. Okay, so we had this moment where this is Tiffany. Now Tiffany and Rashida finally get to sit down and have this whole conversation. And Tiffany kept saying something is not sitting right with me. You all won't tell me, but I know something is not right. And then she said she's pumping the brakes on Javon. And then she asked Rashida, like, am I your girl? Like, we supposed to be girls, right? So why won't y'all tell me what's actually going on? And she asked her as a real friend, like, are you even looking out for me? Or is it, you whatever Geneva says, you gonna ride with Geneva? And then Rashida pulls out this little BS. Girl, you remember that time when such and such came into the office and it's all about privacy and confidentiality. No, baby, I'm your friend though. I'm your friend. That's different. This is a different situation. If you know something, then doggone it, in the name of the Lord, you need to say something. I'm just saying. But that was that conversation that was had between the two of them. Ladies, did y'all have any thoughts? My bad, I'm going back. Did y'all have any thoughts on this whole conversation? Something to just calm Tiffany down, because Tiffany is over there having a whole full-on and internal anxiety attack about what the heck is going on with her friend, especially her friend just telling her, like, girl, this ain't even about you. Get out my business. And we could go Kira, Candy, Tamika.
Oh Lord, why me with Tiffany? Tiffany, girl. And then when she was like, I know, I already know. I'm like, well, can you spit it out and tell me exactly what it is you know? Because clearly later we found out that you didn't know what you thought you know. You was pumping the brakes, which was good. We appreciated that. Now after 40 days and 40 nights, so this is TP land. So y'all said it'd been a day and a half. After a day and a half, she done pumped her brakes, but you could have got there a lot sooner. But when she was like, I got the dialogue, I know, I got it. What you got? I got it. So now tell me, I don't think it was Rashida's place to tell her anything. She can't be telling her Geneva business. Now Geneva should have told her, but she finally got everything out, and we'll get there. But that's all I got for Tiffany, child. I hate that they wrote her that way, child, because she's smart, but she ain't smart, and she here, but she not here, and she know, but she don't know. So there's that.
That's exactly why I wanted you to go first, because I know how you felt. I know how you felt about Tiffany. You couldn't help her. You couldn't help her,
Tiffany.
but
I'll try, yeah. Hug her, hold her tight, Lord. Okay, let Rashida pray for her.
It's me.
Yeah, Candy.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
It's
Child,
okay.
listen.
It's all right. I'll be forgetting sometimes too.
Big Sheeta baby, she is in between a rock and a hard place. She's a minister and she ministers to people that she knows and don't even know. And then she's a friend, but then she's a counselor. Then she's a friend. So it's like she's stuck between a rock and a hard place. And it's like, you really want to counsel your friend Tiffany in the right way, but you can't tell her but so much. You can only keep it surface. And I understand, some people want her you should have came out and told, but then what about the other people that she, information she knows? Y'all expect her to tell y'all that too, or to tell that for the, y'all expect the same thing. So it go both ways. Y'all expect her to tell other people business. So if the man cheating on the wife or the wife cheating on the man, y'all expect her to go call her and say, hey, I just want you to know. Yeah, it don't go both ways, but I see it. So
Right.
Rashida in the rock in a hard place, and I couldn't be Rashida. I'm telling you now, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. But she
Yeah.
did it right. Because, baby, when Jeff caught that hook, he swung it on through. And caught the big old fish, okay?
That part. Tamika.
Yeah, this is a lot. It's a tough situation to be in. It's funny because y'all know I'll be liking to see what the people in the streets are saying, and I see so many people blaming Rashida. Like the amount of people that's putting this on Rashida and not the people that's actually involved with it is really amazing to me. And the people that were saying Geneva's a good mother and they hope nobody don't try to take away Nika. I said, oh, we watching the same show, but I was
Right.
saying, all of y'all opinions. But I'm just saying, I was shocked and amazed. But for me, I do feel like one, it puts her in a tight situation, even just being a friend. And two, when you bring into the fact that she does counsel people, I was glad they had this conversation. I was glad that Tiffany was like, yo, am I your girl or not? Do we get down like that? And she was like, yeah, girl, I love you. And she brought up the person, Lacey or whoever it was that she had, counseled, and the fact that it was things she couldn't tell them. And I think that gave Tiffany an understanding where she was like, oh, okay, so it's stuff that that you can't tell me. Now, I think, after the fact, when she get this other information, she may not still be feeling like that's okay. But in this moment, I think that gave her a little bit of understanding and clarity that is a tight situation for her to be in. Now, I never expected Rashida to tell her anything. I really don't feel like it's a place. I feel like when Rashida kept telling Geneva, like, girl, you need to speak up, you need to speak up, you need to speak up. Like, this is too much for me. And she started giving her that time frame that it needed to be done in. But she waited a little too long, and for that part, in my opinion, I would have did that faster. I do feel like it depends on the situation and what we're talking about, because I'm all about, like, if you my friend, you telling me the truth and me telling you the truth. Years ago, probably like my early 20s, because when we talking about something that could affect my health or my life, that changes the situation too. So I do think it depends on what it is. And I had a friend of mine that knew some stuff, didn't tell me, and I ended up finding out about it anyway, because the other person that knew was cool with my sister and told my sister. And when I went back and asked, like, girl, why you didn't tell me this? It was like, oh, well, I'm cool with both of y'all. So if you tell me something, I keep it to myself. If she tell me something, I keep it to myself. And that was cute and everything. But I wasn't feeling that way. Like, me and her never would have the same type of relationship again, because I just was like, not when it's something that could affect my health, girl. Then we in a whole nother ball game. But I do feel like Rashida being a counselor puts another layer on top of it that's more than just about it being the friendship. So, yeah, I just feel bad that they was even put in this situation.
Yeah, that was definitely a very extremely tricky situation to be a part of, as far as, you my girl, but I'm also sworn to confidence. But then as for me, as a person, as a friend, I'm like, well, dang, if y'all talking about this type of stuff behind my back, what else y'all talking about me or that pertains to me behind my back? So it definitely places her in a tough situation. So we gonna get to the truth in just a minute. But before we do that, we gonna go ahead and give y'all a little bit more of this Dirty Red situation right quick. We're gonna take a quick break, y'all, and then we'll be right back.
Put up, let's go. That dirty red. She give me a thrill. Put up in the heat, gold on the wrist, bare feet, skin so smooth, she make the whole room lean. She look at me like trouble, can't even play it cool. When she moves that way, I lose my rules. Come a little closer, let it ride tonight. I can feel that pressure building up inside. Dirty red, dirty red, dirty red. I want some dirty red, dirty red, dirty red. So hot, I want some of that dirty red. Skin so smooth, it gives me chills. And when she backs it up, she gives me a thrill. Dirty red, dirty red, dirty red. Again, dirty red, dirty red, dirty red.
Okay.
To break the ice, y'all. I had to break the ice. That whole situation was thick. It was on my heart. Okay, so I just had to break the ice a little bit. Whoo, dirty. Okay.
Red.
Okay. Where my red wig at? Did you ever do a live with us? See, never mind. We'll talk about that later. Why I created that video, why I created that particular with the particular ladies. Please, y'all don't take it personal, please. Charge it to my head, not my heart. But we're gonna do these because we're getting to the last moment of this episode, and I just want to go into this chat real quick because I do thank you all for coming through, tapping in, tuning in, kicking it with us as we discuss Divorced Sistas. Again, this is the season finale, and I don't know when we're going to get a brand new episode or season 2. I have no idea when it's coming, but I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to VKJ for coming through in the chat. We do appreciate you. Angelica says the sad part about it is Javon doesn't even realize that he's being used by the devil. Somewhere in his sick mind, he thinks he's a good dude. First lady left him literally speechless. She did that. Let's see. I think William is in surgery because where he was poked was at the top of the lung and his lung probably collapsed. That's why Jeff couldn't hear any breathing. Y'all, I like that.
Yeah,
That's true.
that makes sense.
Jelly. All right, Nurse
Okay.
Jelly.
Okay. All right. Harold Cordero says, are the writers writing Tiffany to be kind of green? It's like her women's intuition kicked in at times when it came to Geneva and Javon's body language, but she ignored it. Anybody want to tackle that question? I think I'll say this real quick. I definitely believe they wrote her like this on purpose, because there are some women out there that don't pick up on the signs right away. The red flags could be literally in your face, and the fact that they've experienced a certain type of relationship trauma dealing with broke behind dudes, and then they get this dude who looked like he got a little bit of money and who looks like, or he seems like he's giving her the attention that she needs and wants. It's like she's willing to block out those red flags. But that's just my thought. Anybody else have any thoughts on that statement?
I agree. I think they did that on purpose. I don't think she's as experienced as Naomi and Geneva is. We heard about them being in the streets back in the days. The only thing we really heard about her is her husband and how he dragged her through the mud and taking on her alimony. So now she thinking, this guy look good, he talking good, he sounding good, he got his money, and he a lawyer and all this stuff, child. I mean, I ain't blind. I see that he look good, but I ain't see the charm. But, for her, it was probably like, okay. And on top of that, he put that thing on her. Once he put that thing on her, the thing was stinging,
That big eggplant. I'm just saying.
Gail
That
King
thing made her lose all her good.
Go ahead, Kira. Go ahead.
Nope, that was it. That thing made her lose all her good sense. That's it. That's all. Because it's Tiffany, child.
Oh yeah. So it made me think about the Gail King that came out today about her husband and her friend. They were shooting pool or doing something, and the friend said something to her husband that was like, she was like, shoot that thing or do something. Something she said to the husband, and then when Gail went out of town and came back, the friend was and the husband was in the house. And the husband was in his tower telling her don't go in.
I didn't hear about that.
That's a red flag.
Right, where was I at?
That recently just came out a few days ago.
A few days ago. So Gail ignored a red flag. Tiffany ignores red flags. We ignore red flags, but yeah. And the peen was so good, and he love bombs her so well that she doesn't see anything. So, and I was pissed off with her early in the second part of the season. I'm like, girl, I hope you get whatever coming to you. But the more we start watching, the more he started doing too much, and he started pissing me off that I'm on Tiffany's side. No, like you doing too much. So I just, I did.
Right. The trickery, the trickery.
Mhm.
When it comes to Tiffany, I blame Rashida for not pressuring Geneva enough for me. Gotcha, gotcha. It's definitely a challenging situation, like to be a friend with somebody and then you know something about somebody, but because you're trying to remain so loyal to that friend, um, that you know something about, you don't want to tell the other friend about the situation. That's a challenging, that's a hard spot to be in.
But she
Um,
was doing both in Angelica. She told her that in confidence, even though that is her friend. But to
right.
me, again, I might be a little different than everybody. You know, what they see as friendship is different. Because if I'm your friend, I'm telling you the real deal. I agree with Monique. I feel like she should have been saying it sooner than what she did. I
Yeah.
also feel like me being your friend don't mean that I agree with everything you do. Don't mean I sugarcoat stuff. No, I tell it to you whether you're gonna get mad at me, whether you feel like it hurts your feelings, and I want you to tell it to me too. If you wrong, you wrong. I don't give a damn. You could be my mother, father, sister, brother, cousin, son. Like I'm just gonna tell you what it is. And so I don't know what kind of friendships these ladies have. I don't know if it was
Right.
ever a friendship. That's a whole nother story for another day.
But that part, that part. Last statement from Harold, y'all. Rashida don't be
I
wanting
think
to wake it
I
up.
think Rich.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kira.
No, I was just saying. I think Rashida was doing the best that she can to communicate to Geneva that she needed to talk to Tiffany. I mean, I don't know how many times you're gonna be able to tell a person something, and I think she was trying to prioritize what was going on with the baby and William because that was another time that she kept telling her, and it's like she's an adult. What are you gonna do? You can't make her say anything. So I think. People are being hard on Rashida, but Rashida did the best that she could, child. She told her to tell both them people the truth, and talk to them people, and you know, Geneva just be Geneva and like she like to do. It's okay.
Yeah, you can't make people do things either. Once you put it out there, it's all no.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So we're gonna dive on into this last little moment at this whole hospital situation. Cause it got crazy, y'all. It got crazy. Let me get back to the right screen. Here we go. All right, so now this is that time where we got Geneva, we got Jesus, we got Tiffany, and she's Tiffany is asking Geneva, what did I do? Like, why are you treating me the way that you are treating me? In other words, and also Pastor is trying to tell her like what really happened because this happened in the middle of the freaking hospital, telling everybody I stabbed him. Yes, honey, we know you stabbed him. But we need you to shut up about it right now. But what would make you think what would cause him to get upset? And so Geneva's like, so you blaming me? And then of course Tiffany is like, girl, listen, we just trying to help you. And this is not about you, Tiffany. This is not about you. Damn, Geneva. Go to hell, Geneva. I'm sorry. Uh Candy, Kira, Tamika, thoughts on just this little conversation between these two, or these three, I should say.
Geneva, the audacity of you to tell her is her fault. Is this what you're talking about?
This was not yet. It wasn't her fault. This was when she was
Yeah.
trying to ask her, like, what did she do? But matter of fact, if you
Okay,
if
well,
you wanna
I can't remember. Shit, I watched the other part so many times I don't remember this part.
right, right, I got you. That's okay. We could go whoever next. We could go to the because it was so much. It was so much. Kira or Tamika or Kira, y'all have any thoughts on Pastor Jeff trying to get some sense into Geneva, Tiffany trying to say, girl, I'm just trying to help you, and her telling you, this ain't even about you, but in actuality, it really is about her.
Yeah, this is the part that frustrates me. Well, it ain't the only part. One of the parts that frustrates me with Geneva, because even when somebody is trying to be nice to her, she feel like they being nice to her, like with something in the background, because she knows she did damn wrong. That's that freaking guilt eating her ass up. Because why are you
Mm-hmm.
getting mad at the pastor for saying, let's say a prayer? I'm gonna pray for you. Tiffany here trying to check on you, and you talking about, girl, it ain't about you, and you saying, Pastor, why should I pray? And then you pretty much like, well, God is not going to forgive me for stabbing him. I mean, she done said she stabbed this man like 50 times in the damn
Right.
hospital, so they should be recording this, because I still don't understand why he ain't locked up, but, nonetheless, I digress. And so, yeah, for you getting mad and you like, God is not going to forgive me for stabbing him. He's saying, yes, you are. But I would have said, well, he will if you really meet a girl, if you want to repent, because it ain't given that you really sorry for stabbing him in the first damn place. So, no, he ain't going to forgive that. Like, girl, bye, Geneva. Get out my damn face.
Right. Right. Just making
Geneva,
excuses. No
boo-boo.
accountability.
Nobody was there except for the baby. Nobody was there except for the baby. Don't sit in that hospital and keep telling them people you stabbed that man, girl. I was like, if you don't shut up, please. I'm trying to fight for you. Got me fighting for my life over here, and you keep shut your mouth. Jesus, Tiffany, this ain't the time or the place, boo-boo. I mean, you can say a prayer, say what you want, but you're not gonna keep asking me, what did I do? I'm not gonna tell you what you did. My husband's over here dying, and I'm trying not to go to jail. So we'll have to figure this out later or not. You didn't want to worry about it before. You're too busy running behind Javon, so don't worry about it now. Okay? You can say a little prayer, and that's it. That's all. Ask me, what did I do? What's wrong? Why are you mad at me? Why are you treating me like this? The same reason I've been treating you like this for the past 2 days. Now, sit over there and think about it. Jesus.
No, ho, say something. I'm gonna need you to say something.
Say something.
Time to be talking about. I mean, well, she did, but that one the time to be talking about that, child.
Yeah.
Can we focus on why you stabbed this man? Keep telling everybody.
I feel like Tiffany was in the place of like, okay, maybe she could be vulnerable right now and open up to me, and just, I know we were in a crazy situation, but maybe she'll be a slight vulnerable, but she definitely chose the wrong time to say anything to Geneva. If I were there, I probably would have sat in a corner away from Geneva, especially given the attitude, the disrespect, the way that she talks to Tiffany, and just came to the conclusion that this 304 is not your friend, Tiffany. She's not your friend. If she were your friend, she would actually say what it was, but she's not your friend. So, I digress. We gonna move on, because this health over that line, he hit me first. He hit me first. What you mean he hit you first? Let me see the bruise. Do you got a bruise? Yeah, I probably got bruises all over my body because he flipped my ass over that table. But here go the bruise on my forehead. You can see it's a bruise right here. She's shaking and trembling and crap, making me want to jump through the screen and hit her ass again. I'm sorry, Lord, for all this cussing, but this heifer has worked my nerves. And of course, Javon, well, I'm trying to help you. Let me take pictures of the wounds and let me hug you. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get a hug. And then you decided that, you want to give me a kiss. But thankfully, Rashida says, listen, I need you to go get some coffee, and I need you to come back with the tea, Jefferson. Okay. I need you to go and see what the heck this heifer is doing. Do you think she over there hopping and grinding in the hospital with this man? She hugged up with this man. What do you think is going on? I know she didn't say that, but you know what she was trying to say. And so Jefferson, he does what, she asked. And of course, called up, they get caught kissing. And Jefferson is like, what? I know you freaking lying. Of course, he gonna go back and let Rashida know that, yeah, I saw your girl kissing, slobbing down, tongue out, everything, slobbing the dang on devil. And we got to get rid of him. Kira, support your girl. Tamika and then Candy after Kira. Support your girl, Kira. She couldn't even go outside the hospital. She had to slob this man down in the hospital. Support your girl. Ain't no wrong with your computer.
See what had happened was, okay, that man had thrown her across the room so hard that she had thought that he had hit her first. You know what I'm saying? He had rattled her brain around a little bit. So that's what she had thought had happened when he had thrown her, and she hit her head, and she got the little thing over there. And then Javon, he's a lawyer, and he had to document it. And so, you know what I'm saying? Then his lips fell on her lips because he had kissed and make it better. And that's what had happened. But Rashida had the wherewithal to tell Jeff to go see what was going on. So they found out what they needed to find out. I was laughing because Jeff was like, excuse me. And I said, oh girl, you done told the people you done stabbed this man in the hospital, and now you're kissing somebody else in the hospital. I said, girl, please, can we have a little bit of decorum? Can we go in a room or something? But here we are. She shook up, you know what I'm saying? She need a little, little Valium, a little something to even her out, cool her down, get her head thinking right. William has shook her up a little bit. All shook up.
Miss Kira, I just want to give you this real quick.
Not the gong.
That's okay. At least you ain't got my mic off, child. Gone me.
I ain't gonna turn your mic off this time. I ain't gonna be rude.
We don't have rude people around here, do we? No.
This the finale episode. It was Candy.
Okay.
Or was it Tamika? Did I say Tamika?
I don't know, child.
Go ahead, Tamika. You know.
I'm shook up over here myself because these people is crazy as damn hell. Y'all kissing in the middle of this daggone floor. First of all, if you really wanted to document stuff, we would have had a nurse and a damn cop there. Okay, lawyer. And then she talking about, you don't know me. And he like, yeah, I know you. Nobody knows you like I know you. And when she start to tell this damn lie, because that's all she know how to do, the truth ain't in her. Oh, he hit me first and look at my bro. Baby, when he first was like, well, Dad, that don't even sound like William, because she was saying he had the prostitute at the oh, really? He did? He seemed like he was freaking impressed. He said, well, what made him do that? Oh, because he done found out. What you think? You. And when Jeff came around that corner and said, okay, what the hell am I seeing? And he tried to say, oh, I'm over here checking for her bruises. What are you checking with your tongue, Jeff? You need to check the inside of her damn mouth for bruises? Like, what, baby? That's all I needed to see. All I needed was for Jeff to say that. What kind of checkup is this? Okay. And he went back. And I said, okay, Jeff. Yeah, nah, wrap these two up. Wrap both of them up.
Yep. Jeff said the lies. What you're not about to do is play on my intelligence. I know what I saw. Candy.
You's a lying, cheating son of a. Okay? Geneva, where you bruised at? Because he backhanded you, baby. How you get up here? So, I know you watched Thin Line Between Love and Hate, and you fast forwarded to the part where Lynn Whitfield had the stocking full of oranges and then gotcha. That's what you did because no. Where his bruises at? What he got going on? That man up in surgery. Why he in surgery? Because of you. Why? Because of you. Everything is because of you. Look, 304, you little lying ain't heifer. You done made me drop my clipboard, Geneva. But anyway, I was so glad Rashida sent Jeff to go get the coffee and the tea because it was steaming hot when he pulled up around that corner. And I said, Lord, if them things ain't locked lips like two lizards, I ain't on no nothing. I said, geez, Louise. But this was, I was glad it happened because we needed to see it. And then he up here trying to incriminate. Now you finna incriminate yourself because this girl lying. And you following up her lie. You know she lying. Anyway, go ahead.
Right. Well, the two devils gonna go down together at this point. Because we got a moment where, she always talking about somebody judging me, and because Pastor Jeff done pulled up on her. Now they done went back and sat down in the little general waiting area. Everybody has sat down. Javon over there looking fidgety like he done did something he hadn't no business doing. We got, of course, like I said, we got the little crew and Tiffany looking like, well, what the heck is going on? Because Pastor Jeff said, so Javon, you gonna tell the truth or not? You gonna tell what's going on? She was saying. Then of course we got Geneva and her shaking bang syndrome moment. I was living, he had that girl at my house, and then she looks at Tiffany and says, Tiffany, this is all your fault. I told you to leave him alone a long time ago. I told you to leave him alone. So the truth has finally came out, baby. You the baby daddy, Javon is the baby daddy. They were caught kissing according to Bishop. And yeah, Tiffany is just like, what the like, what you mean? But then Javon try to throw some salt on Bishop and say, let's not talk about Brenda and Anya. I'm like, no, shut up now, Javon. Let the pastor cook. But of course, Rashida, she caught that smoke and was like, who the hell is Brenda and Anya? Wait a minute, we're gonna talk about this. And Jefferson said, I wasn't talking to you. No, we gonna talk to him first. He lying, he over here lying. So we finally get the truth that this ninja is her baby's daddy, Geneva's baby daddy. She still love him. I love you, Jay. Bitch, shut up. Who finally the truth, but Tiffany is hurt, and you can see the look in her eye. At first, she said, when he said, I saw them kissing, this helpful Tiffany gonna say, who you saw him and Geneva? Who else was I talking about, honey? Who else just came from around the corner? So anyway, we ain't gonna even let Miss Kira defend her girl yet. We're gonna go ahead and get Tamika's perspective, Candy, and then we'll go ahead and let Miss Kira and have Miss Kira, say what she would like to say in regard to this whole situation.
Child, I don't even know where to start. First of all, it is really, I loved Jeff in this moment, okay? Now, we do want to know who Brenda and Anaya, I got some theories on that. But when he said, you want to tell her or not? And Javon tried to say, I don't think you want to go there, brother. The light is beaming in your damn face. Like, I got some stuff I can throw back to it. And he's like, what that's supposed to mean? And then Rashida tried to tell him, like, no, Jeff, let's stop this. And, he said, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him. I said, come on, Pastor. All right. And she was like, yeah, are you gonna tell her? Now I needed Tiffany, girl, I'm trying to hang in there with you a little something. I needed you to catch on once Pastor was like, I saw them two kissing. Not you over here like an owl. Who? Girl, them two. All right, let's get it together. Speed it up now. Need the brain to be working. And so, finally, we starting to click. Javon over here, the way he was screaming in that damn chair, bitch, like the snake that he is. And then Geneva, girl, every time I think you can't go no lower, you say, yes, Tamika, I can, because I wanted to understand how you gonna sit in this lady's face and be like, this is all your fault. You caused all of this. None of this would have happened had it not been for you. He came back for me, and he the love of my life. I love him, he loved me. We a happy family. That is Anika damn daddy over there, girl. Okay, now you know, and it's all because of you. I said, so it's her fault that you lied to your husband for 6 years. It's her fault that you slept with this man, had a whole damn baby with him, and ain't said a daggone word about it. And then William went and got a prostitute, and you went back to the house and threw vases and stabbed him up. All of this is supposed to be Tiffany's fault. I know you freaking lying. Like, what are we doing here? This chick is psychotic as hell, and while we at it, the devil uses her too, okay? Yep. I need Rashida to see that, because for some reason, Rashida got the blinders on when it comes to that damn part. Ain't no freaking way you gonna sit in my face and tell me that this is my fault. I said, oh my God. Like, I couldn't believe what was coming out of my mouth. Then Bridget was trying to catch it too, bitch. Bridget ain't know what the hell was going on, because it was funny when she said, everybody calm down. What's happening? William is in there fighting for his life. Girl, be quiet, Bridget.
Right.
Okay?
Shut up, Bridget.
Yeah, we need you to shut up right now. But I was glad that it came out. I was like, about damn time, but I was not expecting it to come out in this way and for her to gaslight her and blame her for this happening. That was the part that I was not expecting. I said, really, Geneva, girl?
Yep.
The way I would have pounced on top of that chick, Lord
Okay.
mercy. But as
Okay.
far as Pastor and these names that got called out, I'm like, okay, did Javon do his research on them? Because I'm trying to understand how would he know about these girls. Now, it's not too far-fetched because when we started out in the beginning of the season, we heard about him with women and accusations. First thing we seeing is her in the office with the chick. So that's already been rumors, okay? Look at these rumors surrounding me every day. So did he do an investigation? Because even him wanting to throw the house and the cars and all that in her face. And then I'm like, is these two separate women or is these mother and daughter? Like, do we got a baby here somewhere, baby? Because I know how Tyler be doing things. So all kind of stuff started going through my head. Another thing that I was thinking about is when they say divorced sisters, I kept thinking about the people that's divorced already, the people that's in potential of divorcing. But I'm like, this is a divorced friendship. We breaking up, bitch. We ain't friends no more. This is divorced relationships altogether. Divorced sisters, because you ain't my sister. And you doing, nah, son. So yeah, this is gonna be quite interesting. I need season 2 now. I need Tiffany on moving chairs and tables as soon as we get the first scene.
Listen, I was outside of my body when I was standing here. And this, and you didn't see. Did you see it? Did you see it? You didn't see it? Do you see what I see? Did you see what I see? You didn't see him in the house there. Oh, Geneva, you shut the F up. Because why would he do that, Geneva? Oh, so now you're blaming me? No, I'm just trying to figure out what was his motive for doing it. It's your fault. It's your fault because I told you. Girl, what? Why would he do that? Why? Why would he bring somebody else up in your house? What did you do to make him do that? Oh, it's your fault. It's your fault. I said, if this heifer don't shut the ham and cheese up, shut up. The blame game. She wanna. What kind of lawyer are you, Geneva? What kind of law do you? You must deal with people that do speeding tickets or some shit like that because you go already. You didn't incriminate yourself 25 times. So if there are monitors or speakers anywhere or a ring camera, somebody that heard what you said, and it's gonna be all over for you, sister. You's gonna be on the lockup. You and your homegirl Naomi. But I do like how Jeff kept asking her, what did you do? What did he do? What happened? Where did this come from? You know, he was asking her the probing questions to get her to talk. And then because she didn't want to say nothing, okay. Javon, what happened? What's going on? What did you gonna tell it? Rashida, be quiet. I'm not talking to you. I said, ooh, hey, go right here. That's that face. She said, she said, yeah, baby. Lips come together, Big Sheeta. Let Jeff handle his business. Now, I ain't off Jeff ass either, because Javon gonna say Brenda and Anya. So Brenda got a baby? Who is Brenda? Who is Anya? Who is this? Because I need to know what's really going on. But Tiffany's still confused, Lord Jesus. Through all this conversation, Tiffany's still confused. So now she got to say, he came here for me. For me, he came here for me. He moved all the way back over here for me. He didn't come here for you. He don't even like you. He using you to get to me, okay? I said, if that don't remind me of that movie, he came to take care of me. I say, shit. And Tiffany was still confused. Jeff had to say, I saw him kissing. I said, God damn, you had to say, I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus. Like, girl, make it plain. Tiffany don't understand nothing. Tiffany be in the clouds or something, baby. Do you smoke or you chew shrooms or something? Because Tiffany just be out of it. Pose tink tink. She just confused. And I enjoyed this scene so much, so I watched about 12 times. I know I did. But I when she said, I love you, Jay, and without a snot running down her nose, and he didn't give her nothing back, I said, there you go, right there. Boom. But Tiffany, all we needed was a table, some cutlery, some drinks, some wine glasses and wine bottles, where she could have knocked Javon upside his head, because you already knew what was going on when you met me. You knew who you was. And then she should have pimp slapped Geneva and knocked that wig off her head after that, because you knew what was going on. You should have just told me. Instead of telling me to leave him alone or whatever you said, you should have
Right.
came up and told her straight up and down. But Javon need to get the brunt of the shit because you ain't had no business pulling up on me because you knew that was my best friend.
Yep.
I can't wait to season 2. I need Tiffany to make everything in that hospital shake. I need the paint to come off the walls, okay? I need them to lock her up on the 11th floor. She done went wild, okay? I need them to take her to the 11th floor, lock her ass up because she done went crazy on
This
everybody.
bitch is shaking the table.
The damn wall, okay? That's what I need.
About the
What you're
11,
not gonna do is play in my face.
and
Whoop
12.
all their asses. Even Jeff. Jeff, you gonna get it too.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause you here. Don't stop
Right.
me from fighting.
Dang, not the pastor.
Everybody gonna get it.
Oh my.
It's your time to shine, Miss Kira.
It's my turn.
Oh, me. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna at least go with Tamika's theory because I was trying to figure out how Javon knew anything about what Pastor had going on because I need to know who them heifers is too. Okay, we need to know ASAP at least. So I guess we're gonna get to that in season 2, and they better not make us wait too long. But I was glad that Jeff stood on business and got to the matter at hand because Tiffany, this is all your fault. Okay, I told you, dilly ass, leave that man alone, and you went over there sniffing. And now here we are with a baby and me, because it came here for me. Okay, let me get you a little smelling salt since you're not catching on. Let me get you a little smelling salt. Not you smoking.
Candace say, what the hell?
Yeah, when you said that shit, I had to
Somebody please help Tiffany. Help her. I don't think Tiffany gonna do nothing. Bust a great next season. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Tiffany gonna go cry in the car because she don't even know what the hell is going on. Okay, that's how they wrote Tiffany. They wrote Tiffany like Tiffany don't know her ass from her elbow, so she gonna storm out of that hospital and go cry in the car. She ain't gonna tell no police nothing. She ain't gonna slap nobody and do nothing. She gonna go cry in the car. That's what Tiffany gonna do. And Javon, he need his ass whipped, but I'm gonna stay on him because Geneva. That's where you be losing me, girl. Just get the D in hush. Don't I love you? No, Geneva. Jesus.
She's talking about, I love you, Jay. I love you. And the whole time he like this.
Baby, he was going down there see so far.
Pulling his Simpsons back into the bush.
Oh, definitely.
Background.
Didn't say
I
nothing.
feel sorry for Tiffany. I do. That's really heartbreaking to find out something like that in the middle of the hospital, and you feel like everybody else knows but you. Like, oh shit, this was the problem the whole time, and I done been sitting here laying down with this dude over and over and over and over and over. And now, we gonna be getting morning sickness and taking a pregnancy test.
And she pregnant with 4 of them.
4 or 6, Candy.
Oh Lord!
I don't know. At one time I said I wanted her to be pregnant with 8 because I was mad at
8. I thought we was up to like 8 by now.
Babies. I gave her 8 babies because I was mad at her.
I thought we was up to 8.
And then I went down to 6. So now I just want Tiffany to have 4 of them in there. Okay. Geneva gonna lose her shit.
Oh my God. Okay.
Wow. And see, another thing with Tiffany, you let Javon use you so much so your ex-husband. I said this last week. Your ex-husband is want to take you back for some more money. And then you told that shit to Rashida. You thought that shit was funny. It ain't cute because that looks stupid. He taking me back to court, but Javon gonna handle it. Rashida said, oh, okay. There's that look again. Yeah, because it sounds stupid, idiot. Oh, and I said, Tiffany, I don't know, you might need to be pregnant with 8 babies for real. Just take care of all of them. Because you think that's cute for that man to make your ex-husband jealous. That man, your ex-husband wasn't bothering you.
Maybe not 8.
He wasn't. That man don't even call you, okay? So I don't understand why you thought that was cute, that he jealous. So now you back. Now you got to go back to court. Now you finna go back through the financials. Girl, if you
I need to know how Javon is getting this information. Like, did he literally look up stuff or do investigations on them so that if anything came out, he could feel like, well, if they come at me, I got this to come back at them with. Because him and Pastor, to my knowledge, didn't get down like that. They didn't rock like that. He knew Geneva and William and was meeting Pastor at the
I didn't
dinner
think
or
so.
whatever that was that they had. If anything, I would have expected this from Franklin before I would have expected it from him, as far as him being like, oh, you better watch out, Pastor. Ain't like y'all was hanging out nowhere that I know of, so I am curious about that part. But that just shows even more what a damn demon he is.
But you know, the devil
What-
be everywhere. He
Oh,
be
yeah.
everywhere. He be everywhere.
What
so,
if
you
it
know.
was something that William was talking about? You know, what if
Could have
William,
been that
like
too.
William, you know, William be saying a lot of stuff because he thinks Javon is really
Mhm.
his friend, and what
Mhm.
if he kind of just like mentioned it, and then Javon was like, "Oh, I can hold on to this. You never know when I'm gonna need this
Mhm.
information," and then at this moment, this is when he throws it
Yeah.
out there. I'm sorry, William. I know you in
Mhm.
the surgery room getting operated on, but you could have
Well,
said something that you ain't had no business saying.
And yes, and see that could have been said.
Possibility.
But you know what?
William
Geneva
got
might have said
one
something.
foot
Geneva
on
might
the
have been
bus over
pillow
there with
talking.
me, okay? On that little short bus. William got 1 foot over there.
Geneva might have been
Fa-
pillow talking. Who knows?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if
I don't
Geneva
know.
said it's some truth to it.
Right. Mm-mm.
Because see, your best
Okay.
friend don't know. Your best friend don't know
Now, if
everything.
Geneva
You
knew
know,
and
he ain't
didn't
gonna
tell
tell.
Rashida,
She ain't gonna tell. You can't tell
That
your
would
girl about
be.
nothing like that. See,
Right.
she held that from her. A lot
Okay.
of rumors in that church, right, Mo?
Yeah.
Angelica said, "Did you guys notice he did not respond to her crying, saying I love you, Jay. I love you bad. You love him bad, all right. That devil don't give a darn about her life. He just wants to
No,
win.
he
I
don't care
love you
about
bad
nobody
as my
life. None.
heartbeat.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we definitely
right?
need to know who
Yeah.
Anya and Brenda are. Is that
Mhm.
your other baby mama and baby? Is that your
Right.
child, Jefferson? I have another question. How can Javon be her attorney? Isn't that a conflict of interest?
Oh,
Well,
it's
right now,
definitely a conflict of interest.
it's a conflict.
Absolutely.
It is.
It's a conflict of
Mhm.
interest, but it's not documented that he's the actual
Mhm.
father of the child. So you know they can keep that quiet for a while until. And plus, he's just a defense or a defense attorney, right?
Mhm.
So he's just gonna. I mean, you know, as long as they ain't hunching in the courtroom, I think it'll be all right. Just my thoughts. I'm glad Jeff shut Rashida ice down. Like, let me cook. Like, yeah, I
All
was saying that
right.
too.
Yeah.
Let him cook. Let him cook. All these interruptions, let him cook. Bridget,
Yeah.
shut up. We ain't got time to be acting like we on the
I
good
did
foot right
like
now.
that.
Shut
I said,
up.
"Come on, Pastor." He definitely stood 10 toes
I'm
down.
not
'cause
talking to
he-
you. And
he-
then
You got whatever confidence. I ain't got it, girl. I can say what the
I
hell I
say,
want to say.
baby, that was so funny to me.
Yup.
She was
She
like,
couldn't do nothing but just be the hell quiet, like you said.
Lips come
They
together.
should still be trying to peel Tiffany off of Geneva right now.
Okay.
They definitely need to be peeling, but I kind of agree with Kira on this situation. I don't think Tiffany is going to react in a hands-on way. I feel like she should, but I don't feel like she gonna get ghetto like she need to be. I think she's gonna be like, "What? No, how could you do this to me?" Like she gonna be in one of them type of modes. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong. Writers, Tyler
I
Perry,
can see that.
please.
I can see her running to her house and staying in there, locking herself in, and just crying. I hope not, though. I want to see her turn up shit. I really, really do. But I can see that other side too, with her just shutting down. What they need
Yeah.
to do is have William. He done woke up
Maybe
and he
when she
standing by
find
the
out
door.
she's
He
pregnant with
heard
the
the
8
door.
babies.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's who definitely need to wake
Say
up.
that again to me. I ain't hear you.
I said what they need to do is William done woke up and he's standing by the door and he heard the door. Okay.
Right.
Like Jason on the
Yeah.
Right. What? And he definitely gonna
You
lose
know,
the rest.
Jason in the oval be half dead. He be done lost all his blood and he be popping back up like, what you said? Yeah, that's what I need from William.
Jason
That
be like
part.
Jason from Halloween.
Geneva sound pathetic. She did. Bridget couldn't handle all of that tea at once, but she be
She
looking for
sure
the tea,
couldn't.
right?
Mhm.
Tiff definitely need to come out swinging. I think she need. Monique says she want to see Tiffany paint the town red. I'm not mad at that. Instant tail whipping. Okay, Javon know the pastor like that. Javon don't know the pastor like that. Okay. Y'all got a lot to say. I wonder if Tiffany is petty enough to tell the authorities that Geneva poked William because she wants to be with Javon, who is Anika's father, right? I don't know. I don't know if she'll go through that. We'll see. We never know. We haven't seen a different side of Tiffany yet. We haven't seen a angry side. We just always see the confused side of
Mm-hmm.
Tiffany. You know, we've always seen that. Well, what did I do? What is going on? And okay, and lastly, we got Javon met the pastor and first lady for the first time at the banquet. First lady only knew about him from Geneva. Okay,
That's what I thought. I don't
okay.
know, Kim. Unless they
Tiffany ain't
gonna
gonna
flip
keep
it and
quiet
reverse it.
that Javon being Anika's dad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All
that's
right,
a
y'all.
lot.
He might have just met her, but that don't mean he don't know the tea.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say Bridget was like, hush all that thunder and lightning. I like that,
You know
Candy.
how your grandma tell you to be quiet when it's thunder and lightning? God,
Mhm.
Tiffany,
Mhm.
y'all see weeping now. Girl, shut up.
Whew. Okay. Okay. But
Mm-mm-mm.
listen, y'all, that was it. That is it. We finally, after they had us on a long freaking break, we finally got part 2 of season 1 from Tyler Perry's Divorce Sisters. And this is literally one of the top shows in Tyler Perry's catalog right now.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm actually excited for these ladies. It's something
yeah,
new, it's something fresh. They brought a whole other audience plus that other world of Tyler Perry. You got the sisters, the Zatimas, like you got that whole entire world, the ovals, ruthless, like you got a whole entire world over in these Divorce Sister streets. And so, like I said, I'm just looking forward to whatever is going to happen on the next season. And lastly, y'all ladies, this has been a joy doing these lives with you
yeah,
guys weekly. Some very argument or some very I was gonna say argumentative, but not really argumentative. We had some great debates, some great
yeah,
conversations, some great perspectives on this whole thing called sisterhood. And then you get a bunch of women who a lot of women who dealt with divorce, a lot of who dealt with friendships, which I think this series is really about the friendships more so than just the divorce. I think they just threw that
mm-hmm.
one, those two little sisters that's going through a divorce in there. But I think this series is more so about, like I said, the friendships and how do you react in certain situations. How do you trust your friends? How do you communicate with your friends? I think that's what this series is really all about. So shout out to people say a lot about Tyler Perry, but shout out to Tyler Perry. You ate on this one, sir. That's all
Yeah,
I
he
can say.
did.
Yep. And so with that being said, y'all ladies, that's a wrap. We're gonna go ahead and start with Candy, Tamika, and then Miss Kira. What do you guys, any final thoughts, and what do you guys have coming up next on your channels? And thank you again, ladies, for coming through, rocking with us. Shout out to my girl EJ. We miss you. Hopefully at
Yes.
some point we'll get you back on the screen.
And we
Mm-hmm.
might have to do a season
Club Eden,
overall
Club Eden. We know we got to do that,
conversation.
baby.
Oh,
Okay.
baby. Tika, before we say anything, let the people know that Club Eden and Ruthless is on the way back.
Okay.
Okay. Because you
Yeah.
already know I got it. I got the image
Mouse
queued
said
up
Unity.
somewhere. I got the image queued up somewhere in here. No, I ain't got it in this layout.
But okay,
I ain't
I'll
trying.
go ahead.
But go ahead, Candy. I'm gonna
Okay.
pull it up while you talk.
Okay. So on Sunday we did the Testament season 1 episode 9. Please go back and catch that. Tamika, Miss K Bly, Slice of Horror. Who was it? Just us three?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did that on Sunday. So please go check it out. Go look at that. On Monday we did Nemesis, which is on Netflix, episodes 1 through 8. We had a maybe 6-7 people on the panel. We would have, just a conversation about the overall show itself. We ready for season 2, come back for that. Tuesday we did Married, Jesus, Love, Jesus, no, that's another show. Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 17
Roja.
over at Shayla's house. Yes, Roja. Yesterday Tamika and I did the Oval, and it's always a Kiki over there with the Oval. And tomorrow we are going to Chicago, okay, at 7:15 Eastern Standard Time, I think. But just keeping communication, community tabs, just check that out and you'll see what we got going on. Sunday is the last episode of Testaments for the season, and we'll be doing that Sunday at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Thank
Hey,
you.
yes, love it. Tamika.
Um, what I got going on? I pretty much got the same things that Candy just said, except for the Real Housewives. I don't
Mm-hmm.
be with that one. And I got up my uploads for Divorce Sisters, the Tima and the Shy. Like she mentioned, tomorrow we'll talk about the Shy and what's going on over there. And then I think Euphoria is at 9:15. Child, see what the hell Rue got going on, and is she gonna survive this season? I doubt it, but I might have Self Care Saturday, and what you should be watching. I'm not sure if I don't have it this weekend, it'll be next weekend. And yeah, I think Sunday's Testaments, Tuesdays from Wednesday's the Oval, but we may talk about Zatima. I don't know. So keep your notifications on just in case. We may talk about the team on Wednesday earlier and then do our Oval at 10 like we normally do. I was about to say Divorce Sisters is Thursdays, but this is the last one. Oh, I had so much fun up here with you ladies discussing this show. I'm gonna miss it, and I need them to hurry up and bring it back for real, for real.
That
And
part.
also I did get a chance to join Kay from Slice of Horror to talk about the movie The Mummy. We did a collab, so if y'all didn't see that, I think she uploaded it today. Definitely check that one out because that was a good discussion. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Love at the Lockup come back tomorrow too, child. I'll be talking about that periodically. What's going on over there in the Love at the
Nice.
Lockup streets? Like all the
Oh
channels,
boy.
subscribe to all the channels, hype up all the channels, please, y'all. Get us out there.
That part. That part. Hey.
Listen, Tyler Perry be bringing us the shenanigans, so I just like to partake in enjoying the shenanigans. That's it. That's all. I don't want to, make nobody upset. But I thank you, ladies, for having me up here. I know why, I had to binge part one so I could be prepared. So I am very happy that you let me join the panel and join the shenanigans. And hopefully we don't have to wait as long as we waited between part one and part two for season two, because that come on, Tyler. You be writing them in like a week. So get a move on that. As for the channel, like Candy said, go ahead and check out the replay of the Nemesis panel we did on Monday, Real Housewives of Atlanta on Tuesday. Coming up, I think I'm going to do a Saturday sip. It's, been a minute. And then we'll have a weekly huddle on Sunday. Other than that, keep your notifications on, subscribe to Rich channel, and hit that like button. Thank you.
Hey, absolutely, absolutely. As always, ladies, again, thank you so much for joining. And Candy held it down last week when your girl was on triple duty. I had done booked and overbooked myself, but we made it work. Candy made it work, held it down.
Came in the
So
clutch.
I'm saying she definitely came in the clutch. So I don't see, an issue. If you want to host future episodes when it come back, by all means, girl, take the reins. I would not be mad at all. Okay. I
Okay.
love it. I love it. And so yeah. So we definitely got a lot going on. So much content. I'm a little bit behind on my channel, as well as we're a little bit behind on Talk That Talk Media, but we're gonna get y'all something really, really nice and juicy for Talk That Talk Media. We still got that's gonna be coming back soon, and we're gonna talk about that. We've got the Dutton Ranch. We're definitely going to talk about the Dutton Ranch. I might be the only black girl in the universe that's talking about Dutton. But you talk about, we need to collab, Candy. We need to collab.
I
Yeah, I
started
gotta
watching. I
catch up
started
on
watching
that.
it.
Y'all know
Watching it last night.
Yellowstone was my show.
I started
Okay,
watching it last
okay.
night. I said, "Ooh, okay, I'm
Okay,
here."
so because Beth is acting a whole fool already. Okay, Beth
I
do
don't
not
know
play.
them people from the past show, but I like what I'm
The
seeing. I don't
main
even know
two
them
you
about
need to
them
know is Beth and Rip. That's all you
Rhea,
need to
that's all
know.
you gotta
Okay.
know.
Okay, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna figure that out. Time, what works, because there's so much stuff going on. But I'm definitely gonna be talking about Dutton Ranch. And ladies, I was gonna ask y'all this behind the screen, but if y'all want me to set up the Zatimas, since I know y'all do the oval, I could do the Zatimas. And if y'all want to join me, feel free to join me. Just give me a good time and we'll work it out. Because I do want to talk. I talk about Zatima by myself, but ain't that fun unless you have
I
a
had put
community of
that in
folks.
the chat yesterday. I said I see Mo and Tika going live.
Look.
Can we get something going?
And I saw it and I was like, am I dreaming? Because when I went back to scroll down through the chat, I couldn't find it. That's how many messages was in the chat. But I'm glad you said it. So okay, so y'all be prepared because we are going to do Zatima. We'll get a good time and we'll let the audience know when we're going to do Zatima. But just as my girl Candy was about to say, Virtual Club Eden is about to be a whole vibe because on June 10th, y'all, we got all the Queens men that is coming back and is saying what's done in the dark is going to definitely come to the light. Who shot Madam, y'all? Who shot Madam? That's what we're trying to find out. This is the final season of all the Queen's men. So we ain't gonna talk about that man whose name start with a C. But just know that, you know, all the Queen's men is coming to an end, but we will be doing Virtual Club Eden. So we need y'all to come on through, kick it with us. Virtual Club Eden is always gonna be a vibe, no matter who come in the room, okay? And last but not least, y'all, my favorite show that's coming back at the end of the month, on the 30th of June, we got Tyler Perry's Ruthless Season 6. We're back. Yes, I'm so freaking excited. Y'all know this is my show. Y'all know this is where I started. This is what started my YouTube channel, talking about Tyler Perry's Ruthless. So Ruthless. So for number one, the Ruthless recaps will be back. Number two, the Ruthless Roundtable will be back. So anybody past, present, or future that was on the Ruthless Roundtable, we're trying our best to gather everybody, come back, and we're going to talk all things Tyler Perry's Ruthless, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. But listen, that's it, y'all. That's it. Again, so much love on this panel. I know I be talking ish, but that's what it is. We talk ish. That's what the Four Sisters is about. We can discuss what we can agree to disagree. Shout out to Miss Kira for holding it down for EJ, because
I'll hold you down.
Okay, because that was the only two that had a little love for Geneva and her
Got
shenanigans.
you,
I'm just
girl.
saying. But
It's just me and you. Just me and
yes,
you.
again, shout out to my girl EJ. We love you, girl. We miss you. I know we be in the chat, but it's not like seeing your face. So at some point, y'all, we gonna get our girl EJ back. Always still sending prayers to her. Sending prayers to Moochie. Sending prayers to Nita. Everybody got something going on, and we just want to send our love and our prayers and our support to all of you.
Yes,
and Letitia, who was on the panel at one point, her mom had some situation, so we sending prayers to her, and anybody that's going through anything, we sending prayers and love to all of y'all. Okay,
Yes.
so
You
thank you all.
sisters. Okay.
And
hugs.
we up out here. Dirty red. Dirty red. Okay, now we out. Love y'all. Peace.
Life is definitely life then.
That
Love
part.
you guys.
Love y'all.
Tiffany, you lonely and looking for a crown. Met Javon yesterday and ready to risk it on now. Ain't dated in 3 years and he flashed that charm. Now you talking about maybe love with your heart or not. Geneva, you said 5 inches stay for the bills. Talking about we stable, but you look